And we're going to crack this open and see what it's all about. Tell you what, I'm going to pause real quick. When I come back, I'll have it out of its package. That's the Chattanooga whiskey. How cool is that? So this is Barnes & Noble. Yeah, that's Barnes & Noble and their weird little rack of Hot Wheels, but I'm gonna grab this because I'm curious what it is. All right, well, here's what I got so far today. Got a small load of Matchbox and got a little bit of some Hot Wheels and this crazy Hot Wheel, and then of course I got another one of these Tonka Tiny miniature dealies. These things are kind of cool. There's a handful of them in these little garages, and they're mystery Tonkas. I've gotten a couple cool ones already so far. Now this kind of interests me the most. I got this from Barnes & Noble, and it says real working parts, and I've never seen a Hot Wheel like this, so I figured I would crack it open and we would take a look at it together. Let's go through the Matchbox real quick first. We'll start off with this, the Volvo V60 wagon. I really dig this champagne color a lot more than the last release in blue. I think it looks a lot more realistic, and I'm just a fan of the way Matchbox doesn't, you know, coat it up with tons of tampos. Keeps it a lot more realistic looking. There you go, the Jungle Crawler. I have a few of these already, but I really dig the casting. It's just so cool. Super old school looking car, ready for some kind of like a jungle safari kind of adventure. I don't know. It's just neat. Super beefy. Okay, I got this one too because I'm really in love with the Glass King. Kind of I mean, Matchbox does a lot of things that are like this. Very weird shaped trucks, construction equipment, but this one, it's just cool. Cool little glass carrying truck. There we go. And then I got two of the 2015 Ram 1500s. I've been looking for this one for a minute. The area I live in Clearwater, Florida, Matchbox is very hot in my area, and the good ones are usually gone if you don't get there, you know, shortly after the pegs are stocked. It's not one of those, Matchbox in my area isn't one of those kind of things where people are waiting at the door of Target to get in there, but you know, once the pegs are stocked, you've got yourself, you know, a couple hours before all the cool ones are gone. So I was happy to find these at Target today. And then of course the Volkswagen GTI. Beyond excited to find one of these. It wasn't even on the peg, it was laying on the shelf next to it. I don't know why the person grabbed it and set it down, but they did, so good for me. And then a quick rundown of the Hot Wheels. I got a Target Red Edition, the 70 Chevelle, which I'm super happy to find. There were no other red editions, but glad to have this one. Grabbed one of these the other day, but I'm happy to have another one. Time Shifter. I love the Time of Taxi, so I'm really happy to have the Time Shifter. Got another one of the Chevy Chevelles as well in the baby blue, because that color is just dynamite. And last but not least, the Porsche 934.5, blacked out with the blue tires. Just amazing. So that's what I got from Target. All right, I really hate doing this kind of stuff one-handed, but As you know, I'm on vacation / getting away from the hurricane. I'm going to show the back of the box. There's 6 here in the series. And we're going to crack this open and see what it's all about. Tell you what, I'm going to pause real quick. When I come back, I'll have it out of its package. All right, I'm at a weirder angle here because of the light I'm working with. It's hard to get on there. So I stood it up just so you could see that it has a kickstand. Now that you see that it stands, the kickstand, which is super hard to show you because everything on the base of this is black, but the kickstand goes in and out. Also, these 2 little footrests here. This little piece of plastic apparently comes off. I knocked it off as I was opening it. It just kind of snaps right in place there. And it says real working parts, but you know, it's gimmicky. The wheels move, as do all Hot Wheels for the most part. And there's a little pivot point for the trees and the handlebars. And like I showed you, the kickstand kicks in and out so that you can, well, there we go. Kickstand moves out so you can set it down and display it like so. Obviously not 1/64 scale, but you know, it's Hot Wheels. It's neat. It's something I hadn't seen before, so I wanted to crack into that and just kind of check it out. Neat little bike. 6 of them in the series. And then we'll crack into this little Tonka Tinies and see what we got in this one this time. Ooh, there it goes. Oh no. This is my 3rd steamroller. Not knowing what you're getting, sometimes you get duplicates. It's unfortunate with how many of them are in this, how many they have in this little set that I've gotten so far. 3 steamrollers. The first one was cool. The second one I kind of giggled at, and now I'm bummed. But you know what? The little garage is kind of cool, so that's something, right? Yeah? No? I don't know. That was in a different video, so because this is a new video, I will show you. And I know I went really fast the last time I showed off this card here, but there are your typical Tonka construction equipment, vehicles, and such. Yeah, just some neat stuff. I really dig these. The one I really like the most that I got the other day was this buddy right here. A nice little truck that has a crane on top. That crane does pivot. At the very top where it connects to the truck, it spins, and then it's got 3 points on the arm, the basket, and 2 elbows, so you can raise it and lower it and move the basket around. That's too cool. To have an articulating little cherry basket coming off there on something this small. That's awesome. Really neat. I dig that one a lot. I'm happy to have that one. It looks like there's another one here that has a crane, probably the same thing as well, but cool. So yeah, another steamroller to add to my pile of steamrollers. And yes, the wheels all turn very nicely, as you can see. I mean, moves pretty good. So, yeah, that's my haul so far. That was Target, and the motorcycle came from Barnes & Noble. Stick around. I'm going to take a few photographs of some of these, and we're going to keep hunting, see what else we find in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I also meant to mention that I got the variation of the bone shaker that comes with the big old hauler. Not too much of a fan of a hauler, but I collect bone shakers, so I had to have it.